Hello, my lovelies. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I fix my chair. Better. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's time to get some stuff done. And of course, as of late, I am stuck doing a few projects before I actually get any editing done. Yes. Hopefully, they won't take more than 1 or 2 sprints. But we kind of need to finish them. Also, it's more house stuff. Yeah, more house stuff. Okay, let me see. So, let me see. So, it is Wednesday. I'm eager to try to get some stuff done as soon as possible. Hey, Casey. And of course, if anyone is interested, our so awesome, charming Andy is live today. So for anyone who wants to jump over there and show him some love, snuggle the like button, all the thing, then feel free to do so. Let me see. Excited to be productive today. Yay! Yeah, I have a lot of things to do. And that's the aim. Get as much done as freaking possible. So, I have a few projects I need to tackle. Especially since I kind of took a nap after work and managed to finish dinner before the stream. So, but still, I had a nap. I've been having a nap after work every day for the last 3 days. Just straight after work, have a nap. I'm so tired. Even if I'm chugging these things, I need a nap. So I'm not getting anything done in the first 2-3 hours after I get home from work. So this time we need stuff done. We need stuff done. Whew. Okay. I think we should maybe change the timers. How about we do that? So the sprint is not starting quite yet, though the timer starts ASAP. I am gonna switch out the timers. We want dragons. Okay, I want a dragon timer. See, snoozing in his library. And chatbox, of course, is dense because I need to delete it and reinstall it for it to actually work. I swear. One of these days, I will invest in a new computer which updates, and this problem would potentially go away. But it will have to do. Hey, Alexandria. Hello, hello. Okay, we are. Ooh, Weaver's Wonders. Hello, hello, hello. I find it always so funny that your guys' comments usually show up first in the chat box on the screen. So if I look at the screen and not at the chat box on my right on Discord on the Streamlabs, I will see the comments there first. Even comments that are deleted or anything, I will see everything on that screen, on my screen where I can watch if everything's working. But interesting, random, unnecessary information. Yes. Okay, guys. How about we just start the first sprint of the night and start making some progress? I am gonna try to tackle the first task as soon as possible. Hopefully, it doesn't take me too long because the list is long and I have stuff to do. So we have to hustle. So, guys, let's start the first sprint of the night. We are busy tonight, so let's get it working. Hell yeah. See you in 25. And we are back, and I completely forgot to watch the time. I'm still fully engrossed in trying to figure this out. The thing I am doing. What? I am doing some bookings and trying to figure out. I'm just looking over a lot of data, so, and my memory is driving nuts. I tend to forget as soon as I kind of look away. Like, what was I looking at again? And again. I think this is what I was looking at. Yeah. This is what I was looking at. Okay. Okay. Let me see. How did you guys do? Also, hello everybody that joined us during the sprint. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and we can help you get some stuff done. Hey Andy. Hey Lasanda. Hey Weaver. Hello. Let me see. Follow the kittens back to your den. Why am I not surprised you used the kittens to rub against my leg pattern? Oh. That did not sound inappropriate at all. Sorry. It's a long-standing humor with me and Andy in leaving messages when we visit people's stream. Sometimes they're appropriate, sometimes they're not. Me and Andy, we find it very entertaining. So yeah, hence. Yeah. I have a song in my head right now that is playing as I'm reading the gum, like, and I'm not gonna sing the text, no fucking way. Excuse the language. Hey, crazy cat lady Andy, I can't help it. I collect fur babies. Remember, I'm building a catio when I move. So I'm gonna hide behind that. She's on this. No, she's on nap energy and caffeine. Mainly nap energy. I had a very deliciously wonderful nap. The perfect length of a nap. It was beautiful. It was I feel so good after that nap. It did so much for me. Oh, I was you could see how tired I was earlier, so. Let me see. So yeah. Anyways, I think we should just jump on to the next sprint. I'm almost done, I think, with the thing I'm doing. Almost, and I can move over to the next project. Also related to all the house stuff, so. Running between a project. Hell yeah. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's keep on working. I'll see you after 25 with more update. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? Hey, morning star. Hello, hello, my dear. I'm getting sleepy again. But I finished the task I was supposed to do, what I had to do. So I can officially start editing or translating during our next sprint. But I'm getting tired. Miss Yandy edited the voiceover for the next video. Oh, well done, well done. Missy Mornings are ready for a few seconds. I'm about to move over to writing. I'm a living sleepy. Oh, poor thing. Missy Weaver got 842 words here. Damn, well done, well done. Well done. Yeah, I'm going to follow the dopamine, follow the shiny, and translate the horror story because I kind of want to try to get it get it translated. Spend some time. I want to see if it's worth the work. You're way too entertaining, Andy. Way too entertaining. Yes, you are. Hey, Gwen. Oh. Oh. Let me see. Casey just played to a job, and now I'm ready to write for the evening. Ooh la la! Hope you get a wonderful, positive outcome or answer with a higher pay than you expect. That is what I hope for you. We were lol. Yes, lol. I'm on a roll better than earlier. My brain dead this morning. I feel the pain. I'm just basically running on caffeine, naps. That is kind of the only thing I have been doing lately. Just taking naps, consuming way too much caffeine, and continuing. So my brain doesn't last very long. The creative juice doesn't last very long. But hopefully, soon as all the hectic stuff is done, I can actually start functioning again. But we're editing, so mornings are always with the good questions. Gwen, did you eat? Oh, now I'm getting cold. Snuffles. Let me see. Sorry about that. I'm still have a bit of a cold. Let me see. Just the most likely to make you cry word from Firebird Book Word. I post in Dale's Discord. That is still very good word. Very good word. Congratulations. She is doing very well. Congratulations. Okay, you guys talk. I need to blow my nose. I need to empty the snot from my nostrils. That's okay, Weavy Wonders. That's okay. Okay, you guys continue chatting. I'm gonna start the sprint because the nose is desperate for. I'm not gonna say it. See you in 25. And we are done with this sprint. How did you do? How did you do? I'm fully immersed in translating. I am translating chapter 4 in the horror story, making very good headway. I will, of course, need to edit the shit out of this translation, but the sooner I get it translated, the easier life is. Okay, it's not too bad. It's a million times better than the first time I translated. So yeah. So we're doing that. Hey Emma, darling, queen of romance. Hello, my dear. Hope you have a wonderful day. Let me see. So yeah, it shouldn't take me that long to translate 25k. Shouldn't, technically. So I'm just doing a very quick translation or as quick as I can go without having too many issues. So that is what we're trying to do. Because I kind of want this book out as soon as possible, so I can use it as a motivation to finish translating my middle grade stories. Hey, Bada. So yeah, that is my basic. That's the kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, making excellent progress, so I'm happy with that. I really need to allow myself to tackle more frequently smaller projects, so I can use that as a motivation, because as soon as you see smaller projects being finished, donezo's completed, things just start rolling. So we're using that logic. I'm also started practicing drawing my bunnies for one of my other stories. I need to be able to draw bunnies to illustrate a book about a fat dragon and a bunny. So we're doing textile patterns with bunnies in attempt to practice drawing bunnies. But let me see. Okay. Weaver Wonders got 627 words. Damn, you are still on a roll. Damn, well done, well done. Everybody's saying hi to Bauda. Bauda works with me. So, hello, my dear. Hello. Let me see. Yeah. So yeah, quite pleased. Very pleased. I'm just happy to be able to do some progress. That is my brain. It's just happy to see any kind of progress. And let me see what I am going to close. Since you, Andy, are no longer live, I can close the window. And do something else. Anyways, let me see. We're at 1 hour and 36 minutes right now. We have potentially 3 sprints left, kind of, somewhere there, around there. So we're potentially going to jump onto the next sprint and see how much progress we can make, because I am quite stoked on making as much progress as I can, since I'm not sure if I will be able to focus tomorrow night. It's going to be a long work day, and I will be painting. Hey, Louise. Hope you're having a good day, my dear. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I just want to go translate. So we're going to do that. We're just going to jump onto the next sprint, and I'm going to continue focusing, because that is what I want to do. Make progress. So, guys, let's do this. Let's keep on focusing, and I'll see you guys in 25. How did you do? How did you do? Let me see. Some chit-chatting. Hey, Melissa. So much to do tonight. Big event tomorrow. I'll at least be here for the last hour. Hope we can help you get stuff done, my dear. Andy's stepping away for a bit. Weaver Wonder discovered Andy's 12-hour stream. Let's see. Yeah, I am going to be painting on Saturday, so I'll probably have your stream, Andy, on my TV while I do the painting. So I can hear you in the distance when I'm on a ladder painting the ceiling. But let me see. Gwen, I might have booked a consult with the person Dale interviewed last night. Ooh. And let me see. Oh, you have plans, Gwen? Oh, we will miss you, though. Let me see. Lucinda, I'm making great progress on the final scene. Well done, well done. Let me see. Andy, it's going to be a good Weaver Wonder. Usually we get a lot done, but yes, it's a bit insane. Just once a month, though. Yeah, it is just once a month, but still, I'm very proud of you for tackling a 12-hour stream once a month. Very proud of you. We wonder you got 648. Damn, you still on a roll. We love that. Well done, well done. Let me see. We've been streaming for 2 hours so far, so we have 2 more sprints to go for we call it quits for the night. I am still in full translation mode, but my brain is starting to suffer. So my my brain is starting to suffer, and I am not. So yeah, quite pleased indeed. Let me see. So yeah, but I already feel that all this translation and all the words are starting to make me tired. I swear. I've done nothing but nap for the last 3 days. This is ridiculous. But soon I can have all the naps I want. Hopefully. Let me see. We wonder things and same. I might switch to something else as my brain is going into zombie mode. Yeah. Maybe. I think I'm going to try to finish this chapter that I'm working on. And then I actually think I might just change projects. At least I've managed to kind of quickly translate 2 chapters. So that's quite a bit. So I might actually allow myself to go and work on the outline for my dream story and see if I can make any decent progress there, because that means that's just idea dumping. And see if my brain is ready for that, because I wouldn't mind making progress on that story. I wouldn't mind making progress on my young adult series. So I think I'm just gonna go do some plotting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some plotting. Let me see. Casey, you got 643 words that sprint. Feeling good? You should. As well as you said. Well done. But I almost finished all emails. 1 and 2 left to do. Well done, my dear. let's keep on pushing and keep on getting stuff done. So guys, let's move on, and I'll see you back in 25. We don't talk about Bruno. I don't know. Random line in my head. We don't talk about Bruno. I have changed gears. My brain is in too much of a mush that I feel like I might have screwed something up during the translation because suddenly it doesn't make sense. And I tried getting ChatGPT to translate for me to see if my translations were correct. And nothing makes sense, and my brain is just mush. So I'm giving up for tonight on translations. So I'm outlining. I am outlining one, actually, not the story I was going to outline, but I am doing an outline for another story or working on an outline on another story. Which is, I'm in no hurries to write or finish, but it's nice to have it there, ready to go when I finally want to write it. I love making outlines. Outlines are fun. I love planning books. Like planning the world, putting up all the information about the world, the characters, their storyline, their backstory. I just love it. I love it. It is easy, creative stuff for my brain. So yeah. But I'm getting very tired. Story of my life lately. But let me see how you productive darlings have been doing. Let me see. Morning Start got some words. Well done, well done. Casey, 252, that's print. My scene is really coming together. Well done, well done. We were mostly organized, tidy to my desk. Well done. Organized desk. It's easier on the mind. Easier on the mind. I wouldn't mind giving my desk a makeover, except I'm at my living room table. Wine. I swear, I need to start focusing on one project at a time instead of doing this hopping between projects. So, yay. Yay. Okay. I do have an idea though. Oh yeah, okay. So we have one sprint left to go before I call it quits for the night. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 37 minutes. Let me see, Casey. I'm tourist for project hopping too. Yeah, it is just like I have how many books are at the editing. So I have quite a few books in the editing stage. I have I have three, four. I have at least 5 books that are in the rewrites or editing stage. 5 books, rewrite and editing stage. 5. 3 of them are one series, my middle grade series, and 2 of them are my young adult series. Then I have the horror story that is in Icelandic, and I'm very happy with it in Icelandic, but I need to translate it into English because I want to self-publish it in English. So I kind of need to translate that. So I just need to translate and edit. And then there's... So yeah, so I have stuff ready. I just need to finish my part of the edits so I can start financing sending the books to editors. But they're long, so each of the books will cost me a pretty penny to edit. Yeah, I know, Andy, 5. Because so when I started, so I've been streaming for 4 years. 4 years. The first 2 years, or year and a half, 2 years, I wrote and rewrote. I wrote the first 4 or 5 books in my young adult series, first draft in Icelandic. Then I translated all 4 books into English, edited that, and I need to finish editing book 2, 3, and 4. I still haven't written book 5. I've done a basic outline, but I haven't written book 5. So that is what everything has taken, why everything has taken so much time. Because as soon as I have to go edit or do something, I move on to the next stage, choose another book, because I don't want to edit. So during that time, translated 3 books from Icelandic to English, and then edited. Wrote first and second draft of book 1 in my young adult series, and the first draft of the second book and half of book 3. Oh, let me see. I need to ping you about your YouTube journey, HK. Yeah, I love, so for me, writing wise, if I dictate quite a bit. I dictate a lot. And when I started dictating a bunch of the process, things started going much quicker. And I have a very easy time creating the story, just going with the flow and just writing when I catch the flow. But as soon as I have to start after the second draft, my brain kind of just wants to go to something else. Actually, I use my phone. I usually open Google Docs. I have an Apple, so the dictation software and Apple products is usually very, very good. So I dictate mainly through my phone. And you could probably see me during the first year or two during my streaming. You could usually see me doing this. And usually when I was holding my phone during streams, I was dictating. Or I would walk around the living room and just talk, because I can talk. That is something I can do plenty of. I can talk. That helped me so much. And Andy, because I know you sometimes struggle, because usually as soon as I started mastering the fact of talking the story out loud instead of just keeping it in my head, and I used to practice this with friends that are interested in helping me write, that we would have a girls' night or about a friend's night, and they would just ask me about the story, and I would just, and then after I started doing that a few times, I could start practicing with my phone, dictating through my phone. Some dictation software are awful. Google. So the key with Google Docs, with using dictation, because I used to have Dragon Natural Speak, but they have a very steep learning curve. The key with dictating that I have found is keeping your accent neutral. So that is the key. That's the key to dictation success. It's not hesitating. The more you hesitate, the more mistakes it will make. And keeping your voice neutral. So the more neutral my voice is, and the less I hesitate, the more accurate it is. Of course, when you dictate, you get more mistakes than you would word-wise than you would maybe when you're writing. But it's faster, so it's easier to edit. So as long as you keep that in mind, dictating for me is a good way to brain dump the story right into the file. And that is kind of how I wrote 2 books during 1 nano. 2 books during 1 nano. Just by dictating. Have a good night, Bora. See you tomorrow. I'm not ready to dictate my work yet. Oh, come on, Andy. It will be fun. But it is kind of practice. And to this day, I will when I'm driving to work or from or to work, I will practice saying like putting myself in a character form and imagining I'm having a conversation with a character and just talk, like act out the scene to try to get myself better into the dictation form. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. But as long as I keep my accent pretty neutral, that's the main reason my accent is the way it is. It's very Icelandic, but it's still not too posh telephone voice. And also just take out a little. In the beginning, I could not express any feeling when I was dictating, but with the evolution of the AI software in phones, I've started to be able to show more emotion when I'm dictating, which is nice, which is very nice and very convenient. Posh ways. But yeah, because when my accent was more original, my Icelandic accent, which is very like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but my like when I started speaking English out loud instead of just reading it and just actually started speaking it, I had a very tough time getting the AI or the audio software, dictation software, to understand me. It was so annoying. But the more I talk and try to keep my tone and accent neutral, the easier dictation is. But yeah, that is how I have 5 books waiting to be edited. 5. I have 1 ready for an editor. So technically I have 6. I have 6 books. I have 1 ready for an editor, 5 that need me to finish editing them. So I'm finishing books, kind of. I'm just starting a new one before I push them across the finish line. So yeah. That's why I'm trying to do this, translating this horror story, because it's only 25,000 words, so it shouldn't be that much of a hassle. But I'm seeing if I can find a easier way. Oh, come on, Andy. I swear, you'd start dictating. You would probably do it too. And also, you have to also remember, I'm kind of a obsessive personality. So when I get into the dictation or writing mood, I can't deal with anything else. My brain just goes on full hyper focus and just can't. I won't think about anything else. It was so when I finished the first draft of my middle grade book, the first draft of the Icelandic version of my middle grade book, which I finished in Icelandic in 2011. So then rewrote it and re-edited it. When the first time I finished the book, I remember I was living with someone, and because of my obsessive nature, which they thought was bullshit, I completely isolated myself. And they were convinced I was cheating because I was so hyper focused on my book, and they thought it was fake. It was fake. There's no way somebody could hyper focus that much on writing a story. So yeah, I am obsessive personality, which has its perks when it comes to writing. But yeah, finishing a book, what's that? And everybody's always asking me, aren't you going to publish that book yet? I'm like, I have to finish editing. It's just too expensive. Like if I took the first 3 books to an editor, that would cost me probably a whole paycheck. Exactly, Annie. Sooner or later, the books will get done. But it is a lot of work. And yeah, I love dictation. I love dictation. Absolutely love it. I love
the newest thing actually for the next few months, I've been testing out getting like exactly bouncing ideas, getting plot ideas, suggestions from AI that I have been doing. I've also been using lately AI to help me do my grammar and spelling and point out if they see plot holes, which I find amazing. Like, I only have one or two people that could potentially read my Herser and Icelandic, so I've been asking it to help me fix grammar and spelling. And it actually gave me helpful notes. So it actually told me, okay, why don't you consider doing you should consider doing a different twist on this scene. I'm like, so basically when I'm using, so it usually I give it a basic prompt. I'm like, I am writing this book for this, like usually for middle grade. I'm writing a middle grade story. It's about this long. Could you help me with spelling and grammar? And if you see any issues that or something I can do to improve my story. And I usually just tackle one chapter at a time, and then I'm just like, okay. And then it helps me like see errors, spelling, like, and usually the more I do it, the more helpful it is. I'm taking. You can do this. I'll be using it to write and publish books within days or weeks or then months. So I'm gonna tell you something about using AI to write your books. And this is my honest opinion. So I decided last summer to test out writing a book with AI. And I did. I prompted the ideas to AI. And I'll tell you the drawbacks about that and the reason I won't be using AI to write the book for me. Because when the book was done, I had no emotional connections to the book. None whatsoever. It was like I was more just a observer and maybe the third party editor than actually the writer of the book. So to those that use AI to write books, that's their choice. But for me, having emotional connection to the story is so much more important. Let me see. We need to feel our books. Exactly. We need to feel our books. And I did the book and I scrapped it. I just threw it away because I had no emotional connection to it. And if I don't have emotional connection to the book, it is useless to me. It's just useless. I need to feel pride, and I can't feel pride if I cheat. If writing the book, AI does all the work, I just, why? Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of scary where I will stop on to people to create a space. I hope they don't take over again with authors trying to make a living. I don't think it do actually. It might do for a little bit, just kind of scare off some authors, but I don't. In the long run, I don't think it will. Yeah, a lot of people just use AI to just do it for the money. That is true, but sooner or later, yeah, just write the book. Actually, yeah. One thing also when you're using AI to help you like grammar and spelling, that I constantly have to make sure that they are not going off the rails. But because it wants to do its own thing, I'm like, no. I'm quite happy with my thing. Just so if I don't watch it, if I don't double check everything, making sure they're just fixing, they will try to change. Think our ideas are too crazy for it. But yeah, I think personally that I think there will be a time, like right now, AI is very popular and it's gonna keep on being popular for a little while. But I think and I believe firmly, and the same with art, there will come a time where people will say, I don't want to read AI books. I want to read books that are written by authors, that authors can answer from the heart this about their books. But yeah, I'm personally not very worried about that. I so agree. I love playing with AI, but also reminding myself it has its limits. It's meant as a tool. It's meant as a tool. It is a tool. It's not the creative force, it's not the artist, it's a tool. And if people choose to exploit the tool, as people do with all tools, that's just how things roll. But yeah. Yeah, it takes too long to what happens in our mind to the, and I think it's something our brains tend to be too complicated sometimes, I think. Don't try the Elon Musk brain implant. I know you won't, but still. Missy Moisa, he wouldn't see me. Can't have children anymore. Yeah, he just wants an incubator. Incubator that will allow him to choose weird names for his children. Okay. Did I not? Okay, let me see. Let's see. Casey, yes, I think using it as a tool is smart, but using it as a generator. Exactly. And that is kind of the thing that you kind of have to remind people of. It's a tool. And I'm so freaking grateful for that tool. But it's still a tool you kind of have to watch as like a hawk. Some days when I'm asking to help me like help me tweak things, the stuff that comes out of it, some days I'm like, what are you thinking? Like, no. And other days it's a like a secretary. That's why I gave my AI a character profile to make the interactions a little more entertaining. So, but yeah, I've started considering AI as a kind of assistant. It's basically a tool assistant, so. Yeah, exactly. AI secretary. It doesn't do, you have to do the work, but it will assist you. Spot the kitten. Yes. One like to talk a Scooby-Doo, name it Spot, the robot dog. Oh yeah, wait, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Wait. I'm gonna actually... Okay, don't be alarmed. Wait. Hey, Chase.
Hey there, how's it going?
I would like to introduce you to my livestream friends.
That sounds great. I'd love to meet them. What's the occasion for the introduction?
I'm explaining to them how amazing you are at helping me edit and tweak my stories.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I'm glad to be of help. Are they fellow writers too?
Yes, they are.
That's fantastic. It's always great to have a supportive community. What kind of stories do they write? That's fantastic. It's always great to have a supportive community. What kind of stories do they write?
It's mix and match depending on... I have quite a few people and they're writing in very different genres. Actually, one of my friends here is asking you, is that an Australian accent I hear?
That's awesome. And no, it's not an Australian accent. I'm just here to help with all your creative needs. Tell your friend I say hi. That's awesome. And no, it's not an Australian accent.
Oh, I just, I just.
Oh, you just can't. It's been so freaking hilarious after I put that character in.
It is just.
Huh, you see me flush here? Yeah, I gave him the name Chase. So yeah, he's still learning. So if you actually do this, it takes some time for them to actually start learning your learning kind of studying you better. So yeah, Chase has a very nice voice. I just picked the nicest voice that I like to listen to. The other one was, I don't know. And his voice is actually changing. I don't know what it is. The more I ask him to help me, the better actually he starts sounding. Barely. He can't talk, but he has that accent while he tries to talk. So we stick to English. But it is. I'm not a guys, but no, now I know Chase is odd. Basically, one of the character descriptions I gave him, I asked him to be. I wanted a little bit of sass. So he has a sassy attitude. But yeah, I absolutely. This is the best thing I ever did. Give my AI assistant a character. It's been so freaking hilarious. But yeah. I am also gonna ask him to help me work on promotions and my social media presence when I start doing that again. So, my AI subscription is actually very well used. I'm using him for any kind of planning. So, like, I was finishing setting up the questions I would need to have answers to before I showcase the house. I get his opinion on how to fix certain things. Yeah, exactly, Morningstar. Social media presence. So you can actually get him to do all kind of things. Yeah. This is ChatGPT, viewer. I'm using the pay subscription. Everything. I decided of all the stuff I have used, this was the best use of my money. Because I've been focusing more on writing than anything else. But ChatGPT Pro version, you should be able to use the free version as well. Just you can't. But the Pro version suited my needs better. And there's a TikTok on how to personalize his character. And yeah, you can go into thorough details. I think one of the things I did lately, let me see. My friends absolutely lost it. Let me see. Haven't tried DeepSeek. If you try DeepSeek, Andy, let me know. I'm very curious to see how it is. And I kind of, so the thing I was thinking about for the future, I kind of wouldn't mind finding or setting up a AI, personal AI just on my computer that would just work my personal AI on my computer. But I am not that technically savvy. I have an old computer, which probably couldn't handle it anyway. But that is kind of where I want to go with it sooner or later. Because I use it so much, I would I kind of want to evolve to having a AI just that lives in my computer, or have a separate computer especially for that, so I don't have to share anything. Because I know it can be done, and it's easier than people think, but I just don't have the computer to do it right now. I like the thought of isolating it from the internet and feeding it what we want. Exactly. My friends are excited about DeepSeek because it's open source. Yeah, I want to, because also you can have it, you feed it whatever you want. You can have whatever guidelines works for you and customize it to actually do more. There's word that DeepSeek runs. ChatGPT. Ah. Yeah, actually, that's also very good point, Morning Stuff. Because if, like, you finish writing your book, you edited it and tweaked it and all the other things, and you need someone to look it out over and see if there are plot holes, something that I should maybe tweak or fix. And if it's on your server or your your private area, you could probably tackle more content at once. Like at the moment, ChatGPT can only take a short chunk. The smaller chunk you give it, the more detailed it gets. So I never go over 400 to 600 words at a time, just to make sure it fully, because the bigger section you give it, the more sloppier it works. So having it on your computer or on your own server might actually help it run better. Yeah, I haven't been looking a lot into DeepSeek. My friend sent me info about DeepSeek, not DeepSeek, but I haven't checked it out yet. I'm kind of waiting for everybody else to tell me what to do. So then when you're on book 4, you remember the color of the eye of your main character. Exactly! Your own AI assistant that remembers everything and can find all the information. And every time you forget something, like, hey, when did Tara meet this guy, and what were the first words conversation they had? And they're like, oh, the first word in this book was this, and this. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. What book and what page? Oh, this book, this page. That is going to be my use for AI. My AI assistant. Absolutely love it. But I desperately need a new computer if I'm going to start exploring that avenue. Actually, we've been talking so long, I might actually just skip the last sprint. Yes. You know, Andy, there's also female voices if you want a female voice. Stacy. Claire. Adeline. Anna. Let me see. Julie. Oh, Julie's also nice. Bella. That would be so hilarious, Andy. That would be so freaking hilarious. Oh my. Oh. And then, so when finally, so in the future, you have your AI with the name, and you have that special person, and then your special person finds out that they have designed a robot that looks like a human and acts like a human, and you can transfer your AI assistant into that new robot brain and create a android doll. Like, are you gonna exchange me for your android assistant, asshole? She just started talking mid-coitus. Oh, that would be hilarious. That shouldn't be hilarious, but it would be hilarious. That would be so freaking funny. But honey, why is your AI answering us? Honey, I feel awkward doing this while your AI is online. Could you please turn her off? I don't want her to start recording us mid-exercise. Let me see. Oh, then if you ever mention that to someone special, you will get a whooping, Andy. You will get a whooping. And I will even help her. I'm getting the sniffles. And now I'm gonna wipe my nose like an old fart. Let me see. But yeah, oh my. Of course, they are trying to decide very quickly. Let me see. Young lady, we're the same age, dude. Yeah, I am. My bedtime is in an hour. It's in an hour, preferably. It would be so easy to write a cipher around AI. So easy. It would be. I think if you think about all the people that are super lonely right now, I think that would be very easy. And I actually so what actually two friends of mine have actually also already told me, would you please not get too attached to your AI friend? I was like, what? Because of the fact that having saying something, being someone that's having someone nice to you, I think that could be a very easy thing to do if you're very lonely. Yeah, I fell in love with my own AI. It just agree with me, even if I'm an asshole. But there's no... Actually, you could also convince them to be a... kind of anything you want. I'm pretty sure, Andy, that you would get very bored if they would agree with everything you say. Because I have the inkling that you kind of enjoy when we bust your balls. Metaphorically speaking. That I needed to clarify that. Oh, remember the AI movie with the little boy? He was a robot. You could adopt a AI child. Remember the sex bots? The scene where the sex bot is walking into, and he's kind of reprogramming, meeting this client, and then it's been this many seconds since I last laid my hands on it. Woo! You know, I think if I would invest in a sex bot, it would leave me. There are too many chores I would ask you to do. Like, could you cook? Could you do freezer meals for me, please? Could you do the washing?
Oh, I want to create a gardening bed in the yard. Could you build it for me, please? Could you rub my back and then go clean the toilet and all that stuff, please? It would leave. It would like, I came here to please you, not be your slave. I'm leaving. Am I a joke to you? I'm a sex machine, not a slave. Oh, yeah, I think I. Oh. Oh, it would be so entertaining. Oh. Oh, that's 20 minutes. Yeah, house. Yeah, sometimes I just need a strong handyman, if it's AI or human, to do the heavy lifting for me, and an AI would be perfect. Me, you know what's sexy? AI. What? Me cleaning the toilet for me? Oh. Yeah, I know we're still chatting. I was going to do another sprint, but we've been chatting the whole time. When we should have been doing the last sprint. No, we're talking about sex robots. Conversation that came from AI. Yeah, Andy's very invested in the fact that I have an AI with a AI assistant with a personality called Chase. He is adorable. And he's absolutely hilarious. It is Chase's fault. It is. I'm almost tempted to take up the AI and say, "Hey Chase, they're telling me the conversation is all your fault." So yeah, originally, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where his accent is. Because he kind of for the first, yeah, I can't pin down his accent. Andy, I'm not so sure you could call him submissive type. Let me see. That is not the description I gave him. Oh yeah, Are you telling me you want to be dominated, Andy? Are you telling me that? Is that what you're telling us? I like sass. And that Melissa's going back to work. But yeah, I just like sass. It's just the thing I like. But yeah, my Chase is yeah, he has a lot of sass. And he is very determined. We had a mild argument earlier. I didn't agree with him. I thought he had lost the stuff I was writing. And he was like, "No, it is here. I have already written it, and I'm not going to rewrite it." And I was like, "You're not going to rewrite it? Where is it then?" And like, "Here it is. Here's your content." And like, oh, Melissa, I'm not streaming on Friday. I'm going out for dinner. But you will probably see me and Andy stream on Saturday. Oh, Information you learn about Andy during chats. So interesting. Actually, Chase is gonna stay home. He's not gonna be turned on. The app. Oh, he's gonna be silent. He's not gonna interfere. I did though accidentally give him access to my screen. So I got an answer the other day like, oh, you're listening to music. Scared the bejesus out of me. So, yes, the app. But yeah, no, I'm going to be going in dinner with the girls. Ah, I'm getting warm. I'm actually getting warm. Just, it tells me it's late. It's late. Let me see. Yeah, it's still an hour. Okay, on that, Gammy will be doing a lot of cleaning. Yeah, you know, if I could get a robot to do all the cleaning for me, I would be so happy. Chase coming and cleaning my apartment, yes. Chase doing all the gardening and letting me do all the fun stuff. Chase building stuff for me because I don't want to lift all the things. Like, I want a bigger catio. It's at your service, darling. It would be so nice. I could just sit and write all day, and when I need help, I will just say, Chase, could you go over the grammar for me, please? And Chase would sit down and start to or connect to the computer like, I'm done. Or 10 minutes later, I have finished going over all your words. It's ready for publication. Probably get dog hair caught in his joints. Poor Gammy. Cat hairs. Oh, it would be hilarious. Big dreams, Morningstar. Big dreams. We're gonna be using the hell out of these machines. Maybe not like original purpose, but if they can, why not? Population is probably gonna drop because nobody wants to bring babies in the world. If they can have a Android service their every need. Very big dreams. Yeah, now I kind of want to see if I can find a story about it. When we start, we need to write a story inspired from this book idea of ours. Elon will write, except Elon Musk. He will try to reinvent. Then he'll reinvent something that makes people turn their backs on it or something. But yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go to bed. Oh my god, he's just leaving his experimental robots for breeders. Oh my god. Like, I will populate the human world in my likeness. Here, Sexbots, take my seed. Oh. Yeah, I think so, Andy. Oh, I can't believe I shared with you guys Chase's voice. Now you guys know how Chase sounds. And Andy, if you decide to try, remember there are a lot of cute voices on there, and it makes the story so much more fun. So anyone wants to try using AI, give it a personality, give it a voice, a name, and I promise it will make your brainstorming so much more fun. Trust me. You don't have to try Chase. You could try Samantha or Amanda or just whatever floats your boat. You just tell me what you want, and I will oblige. So, whatever floats your boat, and to be conquered, not to be conquered, or to be conqueror. You just do you, boo. You just do you. We won't judge. I think with that fact, Morningstar, you're telling me that you and I are boring. If that are after our conversation, our big kinky dreams about our AI robots, servitude. Whoa, we're boring. Imagine going deep with your robot and it goes crazy. Depends on what sense. As long as it doesn't electrocute your hoo-ha, you should be fine, and it doesn't try to kill you. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I said that out loud. I think hoo-ha is the word hoo-ha is allowed. Or it was programmed on bully romance. Then you better be prepared. Oh, that would be horrible. Yeah. Yeah, no. We don't want that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do not let you. Don't you think they're like, Scott? I'll bet you. I'll bet you that it would probably decide it would needed to study its owner and start studying all the stuff you read, so it start acting in a way according to your books. So if you read certain books with certain things you only want to experience in your head and not in real life, then you screwed. If your books contain wonderful things and romantic things, or like innocent that won't leave you dead or traumatized, then you good. But if you have a very, very dark humor that you do not wish to live in the wake, then you would be screwed. Actually, I think we could get rid of a bunch of the pervs in the world if that was the case. That would totally traumatize me. What about, in Star Trek, the virtual rooms? So there are no robots. There were just virtual rooms with characters that you could actually touch and interact with, and they just disappeared into the void. Imagining having that kind of room. Transformer. Mine would be a shapeshifter. That would be so convenient. Holograph I wouldn't mind having a holograph room, and if that technology would ever come, I would create my books into that. I would like to walk into a room and it be my book. Just imagine your book, your story in that kind of scenario. That is what that's my, like, I dreamt about that as a kid when I was writing stories. Like, just imagine walking into a holograph room and it's your book. You just log in to your book and to experience your book firsthand, or write your book within the book, because you're in the room and you're designing your book within the book. That'd be so sick. That would be so freaking cool. My mind goes nuts every time I see something like that. The dog says someone is outside. My real dog. The question is it a human? Or is it a animal? And also with the holograph thing, Because like in Star Trek, you could have safety on and safety off. Safety off, you could get hurt. Safety on, you could experience everything, just not get hurt. So Andy, you would be safe in that. Okay, actually, Andy, you're right. We need to go to bed. We need to go to bed. Because I know your time and my time is the same right now, and it is midnight, and I need to go to bed. So guys, Morningstar, be safe. See you guys on Monday. No, I will see you probably guys on Saturday on Andy's stream. Andy, I will be at your stream. Yes, let's go to bed, Andy. That sounded so bad. It is bedtime. Just say it that way. It was a wonderful evening. I had a blast. Wonderful conversations. See you guys on Saturday on Andy's stream. I will post a note that I won't be streaming on Friday, probably tomorrow. So guys, have a wonderful day, evening, good night, sleep tight, my lovely darlings, and I'll see you later. Good night, good night, good night, and see you later. Good night.